against the Shias. One of the things that's very sort of apparent and comes down to is that you can't trust them because of the use of taqiyya.
All right, let's see if this brother can define taqiyyah.
So, what would you say to this response? That how can we unite with them because they practice taqiyya? And taqiyya, for those that know, it's a form of lying.
Nope, incorrect, right? You Sunnis don't even know what taqiyyah means, and you want to go around throwing this word around like, it means lying. No, taqiyyah does not mean lying. And Sheikh Asrar, you're an alim, yeah? You're a scholar. Why are you sitting there nodding and agreeing with this guy when he's blatantly lying to you in your face? As a scholar, the least you can do is correct him and tell him that he's lying or that he's making an error in an Islamic terminology. How embarrassing is that? As a scholar, you're just sitting there. Taqiyyah means to self-protect under coercion or danger. That's the definition. Go look it up in Lisan al-Arab. It comes from the triliteral root word waqaya. And what does that mean? It means to protect, to guard, to shield, or to take precaution. Where does it say lying? And not that you people read the Quran, but the Holy Quran has made taqiyya permissible. We look at the Quran in chapter 16, verse 106. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, whoever disbelieves in God after his belief, except illa what? One who is forced while his heart is at rest with faith. That right there, Sunni and Shia tafasir are unanimous. This verse was revealed about Ammar ibn Yasir when he did taqiyya, and when the Prophet found out, he approved of Ammar and said, if you were to do it again, do it again. So the Holy Quran permits taqiyya. Do you think the Quran is going to permit lying? The Quran in chapter 3 verse 28 says, protect yourselves from the disbelievers as a precaution. What's the word of precaution? The same root word that comes from taqiyya. The Holy Quran in chapter 40 verse 28 says, a believing man from the family of Fir'aun who concealed his faith. So here there's a person who's doing taqiyya and Allah refers to him as a mu'min, as a believer. You think Allah's going to call a liar a believer? So just to let you know, your own Sunni scholars, Imam Nawawi for example, within the Sharh of Sahih Muslim, he says that it's permissible to do taqiyya. Imam Qurtubi within his tafsir says about chapter 16 verse 106, there is ijma that taqiyya is permissible for one who feels harm. So if you don't know a terminology, educate yourself on it first before you speak about it. Sheikh Asrar, you're a scholar, yeah?